Could Geeta not be evil like many of us thought all along, but actually be the exact opposite? Someone that wants to save everyone. And from what you ask, well, it might just be the end of the Pokémon world. So hey, I'm not so a stranger, and what is that all about? Let's get into it. All of this started way back when we got the reveal of Titans in Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. This word was not just the name of these oversized Pokémon, but also the codename for Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet. It all felt a bit suspicious, and you might be wondering why. The word Titan, especially with its more mythological meaning, means, and I quote, one of a family of giants overthrown by the gods of ancient Greece, or one of gigantic size, power, or achievement. And the word giants is also deeply connected with the lore of Arceus. Arceus is one of the most mysterious, if not the most mysterious Pokémon in all of the franchise, with Xenomyth actually saying that it created everything. It is the alpha Pokémon, and it is on its plates, on the engravings on its plates, that we find the word giants. In the engraving of the flame plate we read, the power of defeated giants infuses this plate. We were never told who are these giants that were defeated or when they were defeated. You can find many instances of larger Pokémon being present in the games and serving a more villain role, like the frenzied novel Pokémon being larger than your average regular Pokémon, the events of the Darkest Day having the Pokémon Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, and now the events of Paldea giving us another instance of Pokémon becoming larger. Even before Gen 8, Ultra Necrozma is the tallest psychic Pokémon, and we know that the light that spills from the Ultra Wormholes, likely Ultra Necrozma's light, makes Pokémon grow larger, as we see with the Totem Pokémon. Giants are the enemy, or at least giants are Arceus' enemy, and we have seen more and more of that as the generations progressed. And also, the plates can change Arceus' typing, and that is a very important thing in Gen 9. The plate we give Arceus will change this Pokémon's typing, and when the Legends plate is active, we will see Judgment assume the most powerful typing against the Pokémon it is battling. In Paldea, while we can manipulate the Pokémon's Terra type by using Terra Shards, there's only one Terra type it can assume. But now we have seen Terrapagos, the legendary turtle likely disc Pokémon that Hith saw, and also a very likely candidate to having every single type, since we can see all of the icons on its shell. Its shell that is comprised of various plates infused with the power that can alter matter in a way. The power to alter one's typing, just like Arceus' plates. These are a different kind of plates, of course, but Game Freak just dealt with the second coming of Gen 4. Anything they could retcon, they would have done it. It has been done multiple times in the past, usually to Pokédex entries. I think the connection might be deeper than we think. It is very likely that Arceus never had the infused plates in the beginning, but just like in Greek mythology, titans or giants had to be defeated. And in Greek mythology, these titans ruled the earth while the gods, of course, ruled Olympus. It was when the titans engaged in a war with the gods that they eventually got defeated. This might have been something that happened in the past, way before pretty much all dated history in the Pokémon world. The moment when Arceus defeated them, infused the plates with their power. Perhaps even stole a bit of said power. I have an older video trying to decipher who are these giants, and that video always got a bit of attention, so I know that is something that people also want to know. But not so long story short, I believe the Dragon 3rd legendaries are very likely candidates. If we assume that these powers were truly stolen from them, we can see Arceus' ability to be everywhere at the same time as something seen in Zygarde. The ability to move freely through dimensions, that's the power Necrozma has, and now the power to change typings, something Terrapagos could have or some other still unknown Pokémon. Even the ability to remove part of itself and having it as another living being could be something we could have seen in the original dragon. We know Kitakame is connected to the story of the Blueberry Academy somehow, and we can't ignore the obvious traditional Japanese influences it has, just like something we could see in Hisui, for example. The likely future game focusing on Sinjo also implies there's more to learn. Maybe we'll learn more about some mystery we've had since Gen 4 regarding the Alpha Pokémon. But how does all of this tie in with my last video, that video about Geeta creating some kind of task force to deal with the rising threat? Well, look at the events of the past games. Everything is happening again. Every tragedy of the past is seemingly being repeated, or almost repeated. the ultimate weapon in Gen 6, the Ultra Beast invasion in Gen 7, the Darkest Day in Gen 8, and even in Pokémon Legends Arceus, Giratina's release and the Frenzied Nobles was once again an issue. In Paldea, the energy being released from the crater, the strange paradox Pokémon appearing down there, everything feels unnatural, or at the very least, dangerous. And I think Geeta is looking for people that can stop this before it's too late. For example, we are never told how Great Tusk / Iron Threads got into Asado Desert outside of the crater. I think she put it there in order to test the trainers, a giant, unnatural Pokémon, a threat to the region. I always question why did we have an interview at the Pokémon League before starting? Why did it test us to see if we were lying? I think the whole Elite Four is somehow related to this task force. They know what's happening and what the power in the crater can do. It can change reality, it can alter what we know, what we see, and they had to know if we are truly who we say we are. Whatever is happening might be once again the result of one of those giants getting more power, either naturally or by the hand of someone else. Someone that was always interested in unlocking the full potential of Pokémon. And that is all I have for you today. This is the continuation of one of my takes on what might be happening in Paldea and how that can tie into what's happening in the whole Pokémon world. But what about you? Who do you think are the defeated giants? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch. I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.